Sunday in the great sunny Southwest here today. It's a perfect day to craft. First day of my staycation, and we'll be working on food. One of the things that I wanted to show you last time when we glazed the turkey, I had discovered that yellow polymer clay glows in the dark. So look at this, guys. I don't know if you can see, let's see, off, on, it's got that, there we go. You just put that light on there. This puppy glows in the dark. It is so cool. Off, glow. And then there was a spot over here on his wing. Off, glow. See how it glows in the dark? I thought that was pretty cool. But anyhow, the turkey wouldn't dry. The resin on it just wouldn't dry. See how he glows in the dark? Well, if you're here, you can see it, how it glows. But anyhow, I couldn't get the fluorescent or the resin to dry. And what had happened was I had run my batteries down. So now he is done. The turkey is done and ready to put on his tray. And his tray, whoops, there's another little sticky spot or two. He is ready to put on the Thanksgiving plate, but I may later on make some lettuce to go under him. I see that a lot, to make him look a little more attractive and edible. Yeah, how about that? That stuff glows in the dark. That is so cool. I wish you could see it as good as me. Maybe it'll show up on the video. But he goes now on the Thanksgiving platter. And so the turkey is finished, and I will have to glue him so he doesn't roll around. But I'm thinking I may line this with vegetables so he stays straight up and down. But turkey is done. Main portion of the meal is finished. We are now going to move on to the green beans I was working on. And I will zoom you in. So today, all of these little guys are going to be painted and put in the little bottle, with resin. So kind of hard to see, but we're going to fill that up. And then we're going to fill it, put a few of the green beans in there. And then we're going to let the green beans dry while we move on to something else. In addition, I am going to put up another video on my other camera, and whichever one's the greatest is the one we'll use. So here we go. We're going to be painting food. We're going to paint the green beans. So it won't take much. I don't know if I think I'm going to just put them in a little bowl with some paint and stir them up. Let them dry and shake them out. So I think I might put them in here. Put them in here. Oh, in there. I gotta find out where the camera is. Guys, I'm not used to this. So we'll put a little green in here. I just don't know how they're so tiny. And of course my paint doesn't want to work. Let's just try this then. So we'll pick them up. Just roll that green around them. Oops, sorry guys. And I think this should work. There's one green bean. We'll lay that there to dry. So basically that's what I'm going to do, is just roll them all around in this dark green paint. Maybe break these two apart. So as far as green beans went, I think the Play-Doh worked pretty good. They don't want to come off my fingers. They may not want to come off the paper. So we're going to go ahead and finish painting these guys. It doesn't want to come off. And then we'll fill them. Well, if they don't want to come off my fingers, maybe they'll go in the bottle. There we go. And They don't want to stick now. Okay, those are good and dry. So we're just going to continue painting these green beans until they're all green bean color and dry. See, that worked out pretty good. Here's the green chili. He'll be painted. I don't know that I'll use the green chilies today or in the future, but I figure we should probably at least paint them. We went this far to make them. Here's another green bean. I may need to get some water and kind of see if I could do a bunch of them at one time. So, as you see, basics work. These green beans are becoming green beans almost instantly. And then we're going to drop them in some resin. And once they're dropped into that resin, they will become a can of green, or a jar of canned beans. And there's a funny story. If my brother ever watches this video, he would remember this time when he and I were young children. We were living in a house that had an old barn, and in that barn we found canned green beans, but they were home canned in glass jars. And they were so old, folks, we tried to open them. Couldn't open them. We found something, maybe he can remember. We have found something to knock those lids off with, and because they were rusted on. And we were eating those green beans. There was an old sled up there. We were playing on the sled, eating the green beans, and calling the green beans our martinis. Where we learned martinis from, I don't know, but it's one of those childhood memories you don't forget. So anyhow, hello out there to my oldest brother, and hello out there to my youngest brother, and my other brother. So Jeffrey, James, and Dale, hello guys. Hope you're watching. My kids, Michael, Andrew, and John and Vicky, I hope you're watching. Hello to you guys. So, anyhow, in this land of COVID right now, this is the perfect thing to be doing on a Sunday morning, I think. It's staying in, staying safe, and making food for some lucky 1/12 scale family. Yes, the paint is drying on my finger and peeling. I literally rolled that piece of dough up in two of the, like dough on two of the green beans. So, guys, I'm going to stop here because the green beans are now pretty much painted. And I will come back in the next video, and it will go much faster. We will be putting these guys in with the resin and filling up that bottle. I just want to make sure I have enough to actually fill the bottle. This little guy right here. And I think that might do it. Get some of these smaller ones in case I have room for a small one. I should just use that roll of paint that came off my fingers. That would probably work pretty good. And then I want to experiment with some glow-in-the-dark paint today too, I think. So, almost finished with these green beans. Yeah, I think often of the stunts both my brother and I pulled as kids, and I think, God, how are we even alive today? Yeah. You think, wow, I should not have done that, but, 30, 40 years later, you remember, God, I was a crazy kid. And we were raised in the boonies and did some craziness. Okay, so there are the green chilies, there are the peas, and when I come back, I will load this video, and the next video, like I said, will be actually canning those green beans and moving forward with the next project. And I think also I will get me some water so that I can take care of my hands as they get dirty and not halfway through a video. Okay, guys, good luck, catch up, follow along, happy crafting.